The perspective I took on this patient was that he was really high functioning. His employment was in the military, so he was consistently in the gym 5 to 7 days a week, anyways. He focused on upper body and elliptical, which turned out to be more of an issue because he was having pain while on the elliptical due to the lack of dorsiflexion that he has. So he was getting really flared up from being on that. So part of the clinical perspective is really looking at everything all together. What did he wear for shoes when he came in? We had a long conversation and patient education on the type of footwear that he should be wearing, especially with flat feet. What type of exercises should he avoid? The biggest one and the most aggravating one was the elliptical. So those were small things that we looked at. And looking at progression, this was a patient who, unfortunately, you have this group of people that tries to recover too quickly. And he would find himself, even after we talked about having a slow increase in or a slow walk to run program, he would get out there and try to run, a mile in one day and be completely flared up. So it was kind of a roller coaster. However, he was really high functioning, and I was able to get some really good plyometric type drills in there after the first couple initial visits, and then start working on things like overload principles, where we were able to do circuit training, focusing on his weakness in the hips, and just focusing kind of all up and down the chain. He responded really well to tissue mobilization and scraping. So those were all things that we looked at. But part of the clinical perspective is just every time that patient comes in, you're reevaluating, especially patients who are consistently missing appointments. So I was having to reevaluate, up regulate, down regulate exercises, and meet him where he was at.